Good morning, traders. How are we? I hope you're all great this morning. Yeah, I hope you're having a good trading week as well, guys. How are you? Yeah, let me know if you're having a good trading week. As always, guys, this is your opportunity. I'm just working out my tech right now so I can see all your questions. Morning, Sisakello. How are you? I'm sure I pronounce your name beautifully every morning. Yeah, morning, guys. We're going to take a little look at CPI and the aftermath of that, guys. It was a little bit muted, to be honest. It wasn't a big reaction. The news was better than expected. But also take a look at yesterday's trades. We had some good ones in there. And we'll look at today's potential trades as well. And we'll also look at the news. So we have a jam-packed show, live stream, whatever you want to call it. All right, guys. And like I say, this is your opportunity to ask me as many questions as you like. Yeah. And I will answer all of them to the best of my abilities. Yeah. So, yeah, ask whatever you like, guys, about trading. Don't ask what I had for dinner last night. It's not that interesting. But if you are interested, what did I have? I had like a chicken ramen is what I had last night. Yeah, if you are interested, I'm sure you're not. But as you know, guys, every morning, vodka. Yeah, so let's get started then, guys. Morning, Z. How are you? Thank you for your kind words the other day. Very nice of you. All right, so let's just take a quick look. Actually, before we do, if you haven't already, guys, join our Discord channel. Yeah, we've got the normal Discord and we've also got the VIP Discord now as well, guys. Yeah, lots of added value on the VIP. I give you my trade alerts. You can also ask me questions throughout the day at any time and I will answer them. All right, so yeah, come join the VIP Discord. And also, guys, if you would like to be mentored one-on-one with myself, then drop us an email and we'll send you the details. And finally, guys, we have an educational challenge for you where you can earn money while you learn. Earn while you learn. We're going to put that on a t-shirt. And we're launching that Monday, guys. So keep your eyes out for that. Keep your eyes peeled for that. Morning, Greg. Morning, Italy. Italy, is it? Okay, we can have a look at gold. Yeah, we're going to look at lots of different things. Let's take a quick look at one of the US dollar pairs because the CPI data, guys, was better than expected. Yeah, core CPI was 0.5%, up from 0.4%. But just looking at the daily candles, guys, not much happened on the back of this news. It wasn't much better than expected. So, yeah, quite a muted response. If we look at the H1, guys, yeah, this was the initial response. Yeah, but then price crept back up. So, yeah, not a big response with CPI, guys. So we are pretty much free to trade today, and it didn't mess the charts up. Sometimes this news makes price do this, you know, and then price action is so difficult to read. Whereas yesterday's news didn't do that. Right, guys, we're going to take a quick look at some of the trades from yesterday, first of all, and then I'll take your questions. So let's start with Euro Yen. So this was a good trade, guys. Yeah. This was one of my trade ideas. Yeah, we were looking to buy this pair. Yeah, I love it when this happens. Okay, so this is the day chart. First and foremost, you know, we're in an uptrend. Okay, we're in an uptrend. Secondly, we have an area of support, horizontal support, and we have this diagonal channel, which is also support. So when we get diagonal support and horizontal support, this is wonderful. Yeah, this is wonderful. So this area in here then becomes a very interesting area for buys. Yeah, it's getting two pieces of support, if you like. So two pieces of confluence. All right. And not only, there's more. We also had this very large wick, yeah, that bounced off of this level. So the idea was just to buy this pair. And as you can see, it hit the first target and it's on its way to the second target. If we look at the H1 now, yeah, this was the entry. Yeah, because you know I love to be with H1 structure, guys. So once H1 structure broke with this candle here, yeah, this is the candle to enter on. Yeah, you could wait for a little bit of a retrace, put your stop below here, and then take price, you know, back up to this grey zone. Okay, you would have to take it back up to this grey zone because our first target wouldn't make sense. Yeah, the risk to reward is not there. But our second target up here makes sense. All right, so Euro Yen was a good trade from yesterday, guys. Yeah, I hope some of you managed to get in on that pair. We was also looking at these as well, the Swiss franc pairs, and we'll be looking at these today as well. So Canadian dollar, Swiss franc, yeah, this was a trade idea as well, because this level here, yeah, let's zoom in a little bit. This level here is a really important weekly level. Yeah, this 6,600. All right, and ever since it's hit that, price has pretty much shot off of this level. Okay, so because of that, because of the importance of this level and this large wick that we saw, we were looking for longs here as well, guys. And again, you know, it's given us a nice entry here. So there were two ways we could trade this. The aggressive way to trade this was this grey zone. Yeah. And guys, I give you these grey zones every morning. So if you're new to this live stream, come join us. Yeah. I give you my entries, where to buy and sell every morning, guys. So come join us. I actually give you my trade alerts in the VIP Discord. So come check that out as well. So yeah, we got this bounce off of this grey zone. So you could have entered on this candle. Yeah. There's many entries here, guys. Yeah. You could have entered on this candle, take it up to our first target. Yeah. This 6,700 psychological level. Could have entered there, put your stop below here. You could have entered on the next candle. Yeah. Because this actually broke these H1 highs as well. Again, enter here, put your stop here, take price back up to this blue target. Could have entered there. The market has now, this has become an important level, guys. Yeah, this level through here has become an important level. And guys, what I tell my usual subscribers, usual viewers, if you only trade this pattern, which I'm about to show you, you will make money. Yeah, this is a beautiful pattern. So as you can see, H1 found resistance at this level. Yeah, clear to see. Yeah, you don't have to be Warren Buffett to see that as resistance on the H1. Then it breaks this resistance and then comes back down and retests it. Yeah, it's retested it 1, 2, 3 times. Yeah, and now price is pushing back off this level and potentially, you know, at least back up to this level here, but potentially higher as well. All right, so if you just trade that, yeah, resistance, break, support, buy. Yeah, if you just trade that pattern, guys, that is a beautiful pattern. So again, we get opportunities to enter here. Look at these green candles, these green bullish candles. We could enter here, put our stop below here and take price up to here. So there was multiple ways we could get in on the Canadian dollar Swiss franc, guys. All right. So again, so far so good. A good trade. Another good trade. You're welcome. What else? Let's see who's come to join us. Morning, Brabinski. Morning, Yamin. Morning, Colin. Morning, Kev. How are you, mate? Okay, we'll have a look at US dollar 30 and gold. Let's just take a look at all the trades from yesterday quickly. Pound Swiss franc. This was another trade from yesterday, guys. Similar scenario to Canadian dollar Swiss franc. We just had a really important level in here, this grey zone, and price reacted. Yeah, so we thought we could take price potentially back up to this blue line, and it pretty much did. All right, but could we get in on this pair? Let's take a look. So again, I give you these grey zones every morning, guys, and price reacted at this grey zone. All right, we had this bullish candle. We could have entered off this. I wouldn't have done, because for me, H1 structure has broken, and I need to be with H1 structure. But nonetheless, price did jump off from our grey zone, and we could potentially have had a nice trade. All right, and it's come back down, tested it again. I think at least we can get back up to these last H1 highs, even this grey zone. All right, but again, direction was good, guys. What else was we looking at? So we'll look at gold last, because I know somebody wants to look at gold. And Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar. This, yeah, I'm Greg, who's part of my mentorship program. This one is for you, because you might have got whipsawed out of this because of the news. All right, but the day chart is telling us to short this pair. It still is. I'm still looking for shorts here, yeah, because once price broke this level, yeah, we're in a downtrend, and we've broke this level. All right, so we're in a downtrend, broken an important level, and if we zoom in, guys, look at the bearishness of these candles. Yeah, bearish. Had a bit of a wick yesterday, but sellers are still in control for me. And this grey zone is still a potential nice area for shorts on Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar. Let's drop down to the H1 now, because, yeah, this was an important level here. Let's zoom this out a bit as well. So, yeah, this grey zone was an important level, guys, yeah? And if you put your stop above here, this was the news. This was the CPI data, and it just whipped up, probably took out a few stops here. Yeah, maybe your stop, Greg, I'm not sure. And then it come back down. But it struggled to break this level. It broke this level, but then this level become a problem. It just wouldn't break it. And now we're seeing a bit of upward momentum. But for me, guys, if we still see a bearish reaction in this grey zone, then I'm still looking for shorts. Yeah, my bias with this pair is still to short it. But yeah, we did get setups. Yeah, you could have entered on this, okay, but you would, you may have been stopped out. All right, but yeah, it was one of those ones where news whipped it up and it come back down. But like I say, guys, still looking for shorts on Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar. Okay, so they were the trades from yesterday. Let's take a look at what you're looking at today. So let's start with who said gold? Okay, it's Harley. Gold, this is for you. You are gold. Always believe in your soul. Sorry. I must stop singing. Right, gold. So this was also a trade idea from yesterday. But the problem we've had with gold is how do we get into it? All right. I just want to show you the beauty of the weekly setup. I know I've mentioned this a few times, but this, if you see this setup, it's wonderful. Yeah. So we got this gray zone through here where price has reacted many times. So we know this is a good area of support. If we zoom in, price has reacted at this area of support. So we've got an area of support. We also have the moving average 20, which is a dynamic area of support. And at that point, we've got a bullish engulfing candlestick pattern. You can see this green candle totally engulfs this red candle. So ever since I saw this, my bias has been buy this pair up to this level. Nothing's changed. Yeah. The problem we have is getting in on this pair. I mean, look at this. this movement here is difficult to get in on. Yeah, there's been no retrace. Yeah, no retrace. It's just been pow. Yeah, like Batman, pow. Yeah, you cannot get in on this. It's been difficult. Well, you can, but it's been difficult to get in on. So nothing's changed. I'm still looking to buy this pair. So where could we buy it from? So you will see my orange dotted line here. This is my alarm. Yeah, and when my alarm is triggered and I hear it, I leap into action like a Black Panther. All right. And I still think this is a good level. Yeah. So potentially down to this last low here, even this gray zone and this moving average 20. Yeah. This is the area for me in here somewhere. All right. Let's take a look at the H1 to see if we can really pinpoint it a bit more. Okay, so at least it's slowed down. You can see price was just ping, 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 but now it's got to this level. It's just sort of slowing down. Yeah, so what I'd really like to see is price come into this gray zone, yeah, which corresponds with these last highs over here. Yeah, and potentially this last low. But we get a reaction here. We get a bullish reaction. And then, yeah, I will start buying gold from here. All right, put your stop below here, your entry candle, and yeah, start buying this pair because I still think it has room to the top of that, those weekly highs that I just showed you guys. So still looking for buys on gold, guys. It's been a trade idea every day. Yeah, ever since that weekly structure formed, it's been a trade idea for about 2 weeks. But, you know, where to get in on it. So, yeah, I would like to see this gray zone. Yeah, triggered. Yeah, and then we can start getting in here. And when I say a bullish reaction, guys, things I'm looking for are, it could be a bullish H4 candle. It could be a bullish H1 candle. Just a candle that tells me buyers are in control. Yeah, I talk about this more in my mentorship program, guys. So if you're interested, drop us an email. Or we can look for bullish candlestick patterns, or we can, plus we can combine this with an M15 structure break. Yeah, this is typically what I'm looking for. If we get those things in this gray zone, we can buy this pair. All right, so gold has been a trade idea for weeks. It is still a buy. Yeah, we're still looking to buy this. Thank you, Kevin. Get the likes up, guys. Keep liking it. Subscribe, like, smash buttons that you see on the screen that are good for Simply Forex. Yeah, just do that. Yamin, let's have a look at US dollar 30 for you. Okay, so let's have a look at the Dow Jones. I'm getting really mixed views on the indices. Yeah, the NASDAQ was telling me to buy it, and the Dow Jones is telling me to sell it. All right. So, guys, let's do a top-down approach with this one. So I suggest you do the same. Look at weekly, daily, H4, H1, and even M15. All right. By doing this, guys, you will have better knowledge of that pair. Yeah, you won't get caught out. Yeah, there won't be any surprises. If you do thorough analysis, and I mean thorough analysis, I don't mean turn up at the charts. You've just had your coffee and your croissant. You turn up, you see, euro pound is in a downtrend on the H1. Let's sell it. No, don't do that. That is impulsive and stupid. Yeah, you need to do thorough analysis. There's no shortcuts, guys. Yeah, like anything in life. Yeah, you have to put the hours in. So your analysis is the most important part of the day. Yeah, you analyze. If you look at 3 currency pairs or if you look at 28 currency pairs, I don't care, but you must analyze them. Put in the hard work. You can't just turn up and think, oh, I'll short it. No, don't do that. And by putting in the hard work, I mean do this. Firstly, look at the weekly chart. What is it telling you? This is telling me to short. All right, because yeah, these highs here, yeah, are just about holding. Yeah, there's a level here that's holding. All right, and we were in an uptrend because we had higher lows, didn't make a higher high, yeah, come up again, but then eventually broke these lows. Okay, this is what I'm looking at. I'm looking at structure. Okay, this is my first piece of analysis. This is telling me we're in a downtrend, okay, because we've broken these lows. I then look at the candle. Yeah, this candle is bearish. Yeah, you don't have to be Warren Buffett to understand that, but that is a bearish candle. We have very little wick on the downside as well. So we've got a bearish candle that has broken these lows. Yeah, everything on this weekly chart is telling me to sell this. Okay, if I was a swing trader and only traded the weekly chart, I would be selling this. All right. In terms of targets, yeah, this 31000 level could be a good level. Or if you took the low and the high, you could plot a 50 fib level. Yeah, that would be a good target. Let's do that, in fact. Yeah, if you did this. Okay, interestingly, it's at the 50 fib. So, yeah, we'll see what happens there. But I still would be looking to short this pair. Yeah, that's what the market is telling me. If we drop down to the day chart, again, yeah, my trade would be this. Yeah, we've had that break in structure of this downtrend. I would wait for price to come back up, test this level. You know, I talk about this pattern all the time. What was once support, yeah, when it breaks becomes good resistance. Yeah, trade that pattern. Trade that pattern. I won't say it again. All right, trade that pattern, guys. Yeah, support, breaks, retest, resistance. Yeah, and I would probably look for sells back down to this last low from this grey level, from this grey zone. But bear in mind, guys, you know, I would drop down to the H1 to really refine my entries. So on the H1, what would I want to see? So we're seeing a bit of a build up in H1 structure, and let this continue up to our grey zone. And then potentially we start getting some price action like this, and then we get a break. Yeah, once we get a break of structure, H1 structure, I would look to short this back down to these lows here. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing on the Dow Jones, whereas the NASDAQ is telling me to buy it. And that represents the state of the markets right now. Yeah, there's a lot of indecision. Will the indices go lower? Is it time for a rebound? You know, there's a lot of indecision in the markets, and it's none more reflected than in the indices. Yeah, because like I say, I would short the Dow Jones and I would buy the NASDAQ. So that tells me stay out of the market with regards to the indices. Okay, what else do we want to look at? Okay, so morning, Bernard. Vikashan, okay, you would like to look at the NASDAQ. Okay, let's take a look at the NASDAQ then. Yeah, so the Dow Jones, everything I just told you guys was for me to short it. Yeah, but now let's look at the NASDAQ. This is telling me to buy it. Yeah, if we look at the weekly chart, yeah, if we look at this weekly chart, guys, yeah, again, look at all the time frames, weekly chart, this is in an uptrend. Higher lows, higher highs. Yeah, uptrend. And we've got this important grey zone where price is absolutely bouncing off of. Yeah, so I would buy this back up to these highs here. Yeah, and that's what I'm looking at on the weekly. Totally different from the Dow. If I look at the day chart now, what am I seeing? Again, I would buy it at least to these highs here, because you will find resistance here. But if not, these highs, this would be my second target. And again, let's look at this structurally. So structurally, remember, we don't get higher highs. Always a red flag. Wave that red flag. All right. And then price breaks down. Yeah, breaks these lows. What was once support becomes resistance. How many times do I say this? And then price broke up again. It broke out of this gray zone. So at this point, we're in an uptrend. And then price came down. And most importantly for me, this low held. Yeah, these lows held. This is a wick. And this wick closed back into this low. So that low for me held. Yeah, it held. And look at this candle, super bullish. Buy it back up to these highs, if not these highs. Okay, if we drop down to the H4 now, what is that telling me? Okay, yeah, we're getting a break out of here. Yeah, once we get this was an important level. Yeah, and then this candle broke this level. So I would wait for a little retrace back to this level. Again, in this instance, what was resistance here will now become support here. I would look for entries in here to take price back up to this last high here. That's what I would look for on the NASDAQ. Okay. We can even look at the H1 guys as well. Yeah, and this corresponds with what we're seeing. Yeah, so we're seeing a real uptrend. Okay, but again, I would still wait for a retrace into this gray zone, a bullish reaction. Get into it, make money, buy the Ferrari, buy the Lamborghini. Happy. Money does buy you happiness. It's all a lie, what they say. Okay, so Greg, you're still in the Aussie dollar New Zealand trade. Yeah, all right. Well, we'll talk about that more in our mentorship session, Greg. But yeah, Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar. It's all about that grey zone. Where are we? Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar. So if we look on the H4, what I don't like about this is the bullishness of this H4. Yeah, that is super bullish, but it's clearly a level through here. Yeah, there's a level through here where price could react. So let's see what price does over the next few hours in terms of H4. But I would be reluctant to keep selling this right now. I really would. H1, we've got nothing but an uptrend. Okay, but again, will this last high hold? Let's see. If we start seeing a breakdown in H1 structure, something like this, and we get a break, then we don't need to worry. We're back on the right side of the trade. But that H4 candle does worry me. Yeah, if you're in an Aussie dollar New Zealand short, yeah, then this H4 candle worries me. Yeah, if this starts breaking the high of this, then I think at least we have room back up to this level here. All right, so yeah, let's see what happens with Aussie dollar New Zealand over the next couple of hours. V, that's a nice simple name for me to pronounce. Your whole name is just V. All right, I like this. This is easy. V for vodka. Okay, so let's have a look at Aussie dollar, US dollar, because the great minds think alike. This is actually one of my trade ideas for today, guys. So Aussie dollar, US dollar, let's take a look at it. It's one of my trade ideas. Before we look at it, guys, if you haven't joined our Discord channel yet, join that. And also, why not try the VIP membership? You do have to pay, but it's not a lot each month. So if you want to give that a whirl, come and try it. Secondly, guys, what else is secondly? Subscribe to the channel. Come join the channel. I give you my trade ideas every day. So Aussie dollar, US dollar. Let's start with the weekly chart, guys. All right. So weekly chart. Yeah, we have seen a breakdown in structure. Yeah, this was really the last low on the weekly chart, and this candle broke these lows. And this candle is super bearish. All right. So what, so weekly chart is telling me to short it. Got a break of lows. We've got a bearish candle and we've got a lot of room to move into. All right. And just look at these candles. Yeah. I place a lot of emphasis again in my mentorship program. We focus on candles. What are the candles telling you? And what are these candles telling you? Sell, 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 sell. Don't buy, sell. Yeah. Sellers. Yeah. And it's clear to me that sellers are in control. All right. If we drop down to the day chart, what are we seeing? So this is that gray zone that I was talking about that's been broken. But what we can do, there's a zone in here. Yeah. Yeah. Let me draw that in on the H4. We'll see it more clearly on the H4. Yeah. This area here is a nice area to look for shorts. Yeah. Again, what was once support becomes resistance. Yeah. We like this. But let's go back to the day chart so you can see it on there. So again, guys, in a downtrend, and what was once support is now potential resistance. I apologize for mentioning this pattern every 30 seconds, but it is a wonderful pattern. It's more wonderful than Gal Gadot. Yeah, and she is Wonder Woman. She's super wonderful. Married, unfortunately. But yeah, so this is a good level. We're in a downtrend. We're getting these wicks that are bouncing off this level. I think we can at least take it back down to these lows. All right, that's what I'm seeing. If we drop to the H4, yeah, you can clearly see that this is a good level. It was once support, it's now potential resistance. And you can see these wicks, we're getting some resistance here. Okay, but what do I look for a trade? Everyone should be shouting H1 structure at the screen, especially people who have been with me for a few months, years now. I'm looking for H1 structure breaks. Yeah, so this is at a really nice level for a potential breakdown, guys. Yeah, so we are still with H1 structure in an uptrend. Yeah, clearly in an uptrend. But there's a level through here that if price might do this, it might do this for the next 12 hours. But if we get a break of this level, yeah, then I'm looking to short this pair. I'm even going to put a gray zone in through here so you can see this more clearly. Okay, but this level through here, that's all I'm looking for, guys. As simple as that. Price action will tell you when a pair is ready to break down. Yeah, let's look at this in a bit more detail. So let's look at H1 structure. So let's imagine, yeah, we're with H1 structure, and then you see this huge bearish red candle. Yeah, you'll be like, Tom, let's short the market. Let's short. And my answer would be no, because you are still with H1 in a H1 uptrend. Yeah, you would be going against H1 structure. All right, sure enough, yeah, price continues up. Even at this point, yeah, we have still got higher lows. We are still in a H1 structure, uptrend, sorry. We're still in a H1 uptrend. Still in a H1 uptrend, still in a H1 uptrend, still in a H1 uptrend. So at no point, even down here, this held, has H1 structure changed. When H1 structure changes, the market says, Tom, take me. Yeah, short me. All right. It says, I am ready. Short me now. Okay. So when I see this, yeah, and a break of this zone, the market has said, Tom, you can short me now. All right. And I will short this pair. I probably shorted it down to here, this area here to start with, and then leave some money to run. But this is a trade idea for today, guys. It's my first trade idea. Thank you very much, V, for bringing this pair up. Great minds think alike. Looking to short Aussie dollar, US dollar. Okay, guys. So yeah, first trade idea for today. V, I hope that helps you. Italy, thanks, bro. You're more than welcome. Wanted to sell, but too much mixed sentiment. Exactly, Cicichello. There's too much mixed sentiment, especially on the indices. Across everything, to be honest with you. Forex, everything. Cheers, Kev. Yeah, join our growing community, guys. Link is in the description. V, I've done Aussie dollar, US dollar for you, my friend. Zanel, we'll look at pound, US dollar. Okay, so Surendra. I believe this is off LinkedIn. Surendra from LinkedIn. You're coming from everywhere. He would like to look at pound, Japanese yen. So now we'll still look at your trade ideas and Issam, no problem. Issam is saying how to join the VIP Discord. I've tried many times, no luck. Issam, if you just join the Discord channel, yeah, and then verify yourself, and then whilst you are in your Discord account, then you can join the VIP account. Okay? Yeah, so do that. If not, you can drop us a message on Discord and one of our mediators will help you out. No problem. We're happy to have you. Right, pound yen. Surendra, this is for you. Pound yen, my friend. That rhymes. Pound yen, my friend. Okay, so weekly. Weekly's ugly. Yeah, was in a downtrend, now in an uptrend, and caught between these two areas now. But caught between here and here. Yeah, this is what you're seeing, a bit of whipsawing action. If we look at the day chart, it's much the same. Yeah. Okay, so before yesterday, with this candle here, I would have been looking for buys. Yeah, we're in an uptrend. This is the last low here. And yeah, you can see by this large candle, this large wick, that there's a lot of buyers. There are a lot of buyers sitting in here. There are some big orders in here. Excuse me. Yeah, if you see a wick like that, there's usually some big orders pushing that up. All right. So yesterday I would have been buying this. However, we're now at an area where we're seeing a bit of potential resistance. There are sellers in here. Okay. Yeah, so we've got here, we've got buyers. Up here, we got sellers. Sellers, buyers. So for me, this is going to range. Yeah, because you're going to have buyers and sellers battling it out. Yeah, this is what I expect to see because of this price action. Yeah, because we got sellers and buyers. So how can we trade this? Let's drop down to the H4. My God, this is scruffy. So yeah, I just think you're going to trade between these two gray zones. Yeah, so we could potentially short from here down to here. We could buy from here up to here. We could sell, buy, sell until eventually we get a winner. We get a break up to here or a break down here. We thought we had a break here. Yeah, but this was a fake out. Guys, check out my tutorial on the channel about fake outs. Yeah, this had no momentum. Yeah, it came down and shot straight back up. For a breakout, we need these lows to be broken, and it didn't. Textbook fake out. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing, guys. You're just going to see a bit of this. Yeah, for the next few days, weeks, who knows? Yeah, but I just, yeah, wouldn't like to trade this pair. Yeah, we've got too much. If we've got sellers in the market and buyers, I don't like to trade that. I like to see buyers in control and I will buy it, or I like to see sellers in control and I will sell it. As simple as that. But here, we're not sure who's in control. Yeah. And if we look at that on the weekly chart, yeah, just look at these two last wicks. If this weekly candle finishes like this, we've got this candle that's had a huge rejection, sellers, and then we've got this candle, if it stays like this, yeah, we've got a lot of buyers. So again, I just don't like the look of this pair. Let's look at the H1. Potentially, because we're in this gray zone, if we get a breakdown in structure, yeah, you know how I roll. If we get something like this and these last lows here eventually break, then, you know, I think we could take shorts back down to here. That's what if you said, Tom, you have to trade this, otherwise I will, I don't know, tie you to a horse and drag you through desert. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. But yeah, if I had to trade this, this is what I'd look for today, guys. It's a breakdown in pound yen structure, and I would short this. Okay, so I hope that helps you, Surendra, with pound yen. Zanel, your turn now. Pound US dollar. Okay, so let's have a look at pound US dollar now. Obviously, a very traded pair, pound US dollar. Okay, I know what I would do here. Let's take a look here just to confirm things. All right, so I'm even going to draw in a little line down here. You can even start it from up here. All right, so this just makes it clearer that we've broken trend. Okay, but price was using this diagonal support all the way down. All right, and then price has broken back up super aggressively. Look at these bullish candles. Look at this gap. Yeah, buyers were like, woohoo, let's take this up. But because we found a bit of resistance here, and because this move was so aggressive, I think we have a bit of room potentially to the downside before we come back up. Where this will be, we don't know. We let the market tell us. But that's what I'm seeing. So as a result, we're at this resistance. We have had a red candle yesterday. So if I was to trade this pair today, let's take a look at H4. Yeah, and even H4, you can see it's slowing down at this resistance level. Yeah, look at it. It was pounding up. I think that's a term. But now it's not making higher highs, and it's found itself in a bit of a box of indecision. Again, my regular viewers, subscribers will know that I love a box of indecision. Yeah, it'll be more clear on the H1. Let's drop to the H1. So this here, guys, is a real box of indecision. More of a rectangle, to be mathematically correct. So price has come up to a daily level and it just doesn't know what to do with itself. Buyers and sellers are battling it out and it's just found itself at a stalemate. Yeah, you've got buyers, sellers trying to, you know, fight each other and no one's really won. Hence a box of indecision. So what do I want to see? For me, I want to see a break. I want to see a break of these last H1 lows, bit of a retest, yeah, and then we can start looking for shorts. I would look for shorts back down to this grey area here. Okay, so that's what I would be looking for on pound US dollar. Okay, we've also got to bear in mind that core CPI data. I'm not a news trader. Don't get me started on the news, but that was better than expected. So potentially, yeah, if we get a break, retest, I think we can come down to this level here. This is what I'd be looking for on pound US dollar today. If it broke to the upside of this box as well, this could potentially be, you know, we could start looking for buys. But looking at market structure, I think we're going to get a breakdown. Okay, but yeah, I don't like terms like I think. I know I just used it, I think, but don't think. Yeah, let the market tell you. So once I get a break of these lows here, yeah, once I get a break here, the market has told me, has spoken to me. Yeah, and then we can start looking for shorts. All right. So pound US dollar, that's what I'm looking for today. I hope that helps, Zanel. If it does, Zanel, and you're not if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe to the channel, join the Discord, join the VIP Discord, join everything. Join a snooker club, join chess club, join, I don't know, karaoke night. Join them all. Okay. If Kev, if this is for Gail, then I shall do it. Let's look at Euro US dollar, okay, as well. Another huge, highly traded pair. Similar scenario to pound US dollar. Yeah, very similar scenario to pound US dollar. Right, as soon as this low here broke, we were in a downtrend. We were in an uptrend, in a downtrend. Downtrend. These were the last highs. Last high, last high, last high. Okay, didn't make lower lows. Red flag. Yeah, didn't make lower lows, guys. Instead, broke up. So we now have broken this high. We have higher highs. So for me, we are in an uptrend. However, like pound US dollar, we find ourselves at an area of resistance. Yeah, you can see prices reacted historically at this level. And buyers have slowed down. Look at the doji. Like I say, guys, look at the candles. Let me zoom in so you can actually see it. A doji, yeah, tells us there's indecision. The candle before, yeah, nothing but buyers. Nothing but buyers. Then we get a doji. This tells us sellers have entered the market. We've got buyers and sellers, hence price didn't move. You've got sellers, buyers, just did this all day. Did this all day. And that's why you get a doji. Okay? So, I would probably, what would I do? I would probably look for shorts down to this level. Yeah, I will look at the structure on the lower time frames, but this is what I would do. Yeah, I would look for shorts potentially back down to this level. Okay, let's make it the 07. Let's make it a psychological level. I would look for shorts back down to 0700. Okay, if we look at the H4, does this back up my idea? I would say yes, it does. Why does it? Well, because of this. Price is struggling to make higher highs. Yeah, this level is holding. Yeah, you can tell the mark here, these highs, bang, 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 didn't hold. Yeah, now this level is holding. And it's no surprise that it's holding at an area of resistance. Yeah, goes without saying. If we drop down to the H1 chart, what do I want to see? You know what I want to see. Yeah, H1 structure breakdown. Okay, we are still in a H1 uptrend. Maybe it does this, maybe it tests these highs again, maybe it does this. But as soon as we get a break of structure, bit of a retest, enter the market. Yeah, I would be looking for shorts. Yeah, that's what I'll be looking for. A breakdown in H1 structure, and then we can start shorting Euro US dollar. If you wanted to be super aggressive, you could look for a bearish reaction at these highs. More of aggressive trade, nothing wrong with aggressive trading, but the probability for me is less. Yeah, if we wait for a H1 structure break, the probability is greater. But we could get a very bearish, candle that looks like this at this last highs. You could start shorting it from there. All right. If price breaks this high and keeps on, so be it. But I'm not interested in buys because you've got to remember this area here is an important resistance level. So yeah, a couple of rules: don't buy into resistance and don't short into support. Yeah, that's what crazy people do. Don't be crazy. All right, simple as that. So yeah, breakdown in structure, euro US dollar, I'd look to sell it. I hope Gail is happy, Kev. Yeah, okay, so Sam will help you with that. Victoria, can you look at US dollar, Swiss franc? There is a nice double bottom. I agree with you. So, so Victoria, yeah, this leads me on nicely to my next ideas in terms of trades today. So lots of the Swiss franc pairs have bounced off of resistance. All right. US dollar is one of them. US dollar, Swiss franc is one of them. Okay. So, yeah, I'm in this trade. Yeah. I started taking buys from yesterday. Okay. So, day chart. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's basically come all the way down here and hit a very important daily level, even a weekly level. And we got this wick followed by a green candle. Yeah, this green candle could be more bullish, but yeah, I'm looking for buys. Yeah. And you know, where will it bump up to? So, you know, I look for some psychological levels. This 9200 level would be a good psychological level. It's 9250, good psychological level. Perhaps draw a fib level. This will be the 50. Yeah, different ways we can look for a target, guys. But I would be looking to buy this. Why was I buying it from yesterday? Well, let me tell you. So I actually put this trade in the VIP Discord, guys. So if you want my trade alerts, come join the VIP Discord as and when they happen. So it was simple as that for me, guys. Yeah. Once price was coming down, it was clearly in a downward H1 trend, but then it started making higher lows. You're thinking, okay, maybe structure could be changing. Then bang, it breaks the last H1 high. We're in an uptrend in terms of the H1 structure. Yeah, you could, you know, we've got higher lows, higher highs. That is the definition of an uptrend. And I actually got into this pair yesterday. I got a slight retrace back down to this level, and I got in this trade. And my target is this 9200 level. That's my first target. Interestingly, guys, there's been I would say this area has become important as well. Yeah, you can see that price has bounced off of this level a couple of times. So how can we trade this? So you could trade it now because this candle here has broken this last high. Yeah, this low here is holding, and this candle here has just broken this last high. And look, we're getting a bullish reaction. So you could enter now. You could wait for price to retrace to here. That may never happen, but you could. And then we get a bullish reaction, and then we look for buys. You could even wait for this setup, guys. Yeah, wait until we get a break of this high here. Yeah, we get a break, retest, take price higher. So there's many ways we can trade this pair, but it's all to do with price action, structure, candlesticks, and support and resistance levels, guys. And this is what I teach in my mentorship program. All right. So if you're interested, drop us an email. Yeah, but US dollar, Swiss franc, we're looking for buys, Victoria, and you are too. Great minds. Isam, you're welcome. Yeah, Isam, if you want to join the VIP, yeah, they will help you on Discord. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, check it out. Johnny Wedwani, I don't look at natural gas. Yeah, I wouldn't like to. Maybe I can bring that up for next time, Johnny, but I don't look at natural gas. But if it's the winter, buy gas. Yeah. Yeah, you're welcome, Tony. I love your grey zone breakdown. Tony, how are you, my friend? A regular on our Discord. The grey zones is what it's all about. Yeah, if you can plot these grey zones and find potential areas where you can buy and sell, yeah, you know, this is half the battle. There's more to it, but that's half the battle. I'm going to show you a couple of other trades now that I'm looking at quickly. So I am looking at pound Aussie dollar short. So remember earlier on, guys, Aussie dollar, US dollar, we're looking to short that, and pound Aussie dollar, we're looking to short this. So where are we? Pound Aussie dollar. Right, day chart. Why am I looking to short it? Because we are at these last highs here. Yeah, if I go back, this grey zone, yeah, but this grey zone is holding just, but it's holding. And it is against trend. We are clearly in an uptrend, but it's very overbought. It's overstretched. So it's very, look at the moving average 20. Look how far price is away from there. So it is against trend, but price is overbought. And if I zoom in, you can see we've had a doji followed by a nice bearish candle. So I'm just looking to take price back down to the next potential area of support. And that, my friends, is here. Yeah. Okay, this level here. Again, I like a psychological level. So I'm going to move this to the 50 level. So I would look to take price back down to this 8050 level. All right, you could potentially come back down to these highs. All right, so pound Aussie dollar, we're looking to short this pair. If we now look at the H4, what is this telling us? Okay, so this is telling us, okay, there is an area here. Yeah, this is quite an important area as well. Right, so let's put that in on the H4. But again, on this, in this crazy uptrend, we've stopped making higher highs. Okay, so again, this supports our idea of shorts. All right, and now if we look at the H1, H1 structure is already broken down. Yeah, you can see H1 structure is clearly breaking down, and we're in a downtrend, but we're at this potential level of support. So we can be aggressive. We can start trading this now. Yeah, potentially, you know, we've had this candle. Yeah, this is the last, put your stop above the last high. We could start trading this now. All right. You are kind of ignoring this support level, but we're with H1 structure, and this is what I like. This would be riskier than this, than waiting for, you know, price might do this and then breaks these lows over here. We get a retest back into here, then we can take price back down to this 108.50. So if you want to be aggressive, you could start trading this now with H1 structure. If you want to be less aggressive, wait for this gray zone to break, retest, come down, guys. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. So pound Aussie dollar, yeah, we're looking for shorts as well. Just quickly, guys, I'm also looking at US dollar, Canadian dollar. This is at a really nice level in terms of the day chart. So if we look at the day chart, yeah, what's not to like here? I still think, yeah, we can, this, because these are the highs over here. This didn't quite hit them. So I still think structurally we could potentially get back up to this high, yeah, on the day chart. And we're at this really nice gray zone through here, this support zone, yeah. Yeah, price has reacted many times in this area. The candles here, red and red, aren't super bullish. Yeah, I can see that. I have two eyes. But look at the wicks. Look at this wick. Let me zoom in, guys. You can see what the hell I'm talking about. But if you look at this wick and this wick, yeah, there's a bit of buying pressure there. And then all I'm going to look for on the H1 chart, which I've already got my alarm set. You can see my alarm here. Remember, when that goes off, I am like a coiled cobra. And then I'm just looking for this, guys. I'm looking for a bit of a structure break on H1. Bang, we get it. Yeah, look for a retest. I'll start buying this. I'll probably buy it back to here and then back up to one of those higher time frame levels. All right, guys, so US dollar, Canadian dollar, also looking to buy that. All right, guys, so they're all the trade ideas for today. If you've enjoyed my analysis and enjoy my trade ideas, I give them to you every day, then come join us. Yeah, subscribe to the channel. Also join the Discord channel and even the VIP Discord, guys. Yeah, I give you my trade alerts on the VIP Discord as and when they happen. Finally, guys, let's take a look at the news now. Right, so news for Wednesday, the 15th of March. So over news, I get my teeth in. Overnight, we had worse than expected figure coming out of China, but that's been and gone. The next piece of news that we're interested in is this. We have the spring statement coming out of the UK at 12:30 London GMT. So this could potentially move any pound pair. At the same time, we've got core retail sales coming out of the US and PPI and retail sales. Okay, so 12:30 could really get the US dollar and pound really moving, guys. So must be aware of all that news coming out at 12:30. If we carry on down, there's more. At 2:30 London GMT, we've got crude oil inventories. So this will affect US dollar and Canadian dollar, and obviously oil. Yeah, you don't need to be Warren Buffett to know that. And finally, guys, if you're still awake and still trading at 9:45, we've got the New Zealand GDP coming out. So that could really move the New Zealand dollar. So must be aware of that as well, guys. Okay, so that's it, guys. Finished the live stream. As from next week, we plan to do these every day. We're going to do a live stream every day, same time, so you can come on and join us. So if you like that idea, yeah, give us a like. That's it, guys. Have a great trading day, and I will see you.